What's happening, Fight Night fans? This is the Journeyman. Here, I'm just going to start a head to head Tyson series where I'll be fighting as Tyson. This is something I've never done. I have never used Mike Tyson in an online head to head matchup. I've been playing since February of 2014, and I've faced Tyson many, many times as the majority of heavyweight players pick Tyson. I wanted to see what the hype was all about as far as using him. Is he overpowered? Um, and so I'm going to do a series of fights using Mike Tyson against other like rated fighters. So here I am matched up against Muhammad Ali fighter. What I want to make sure is that when I do these fights, that the player that I'm going up against has at least a winning record. I don't want to go up against a guy who has 6 wins and record a fight that has a guy has 6 wins and 30 losses, because then it's not really, it's not the boxer, it's the player, and that particular person is just not very skilled. So this guy had about 91 wins and around 40 losses. So he's got a winning record, which means he does know how to play. Not sure whether he's used Ali before, but it does appear that he knows how to use Muhammad Ali. Um, so the purpose is to find out if Tyson is overrated. Um, and I don't know, because once again, this is my first time using him. I may not be using Mike Tyson traditionally the way most people use him online. I am more of a boxer puncher. I can brawl, but I prefer to use a strategic way of beating my opponent as opposed to just coming in and brawling in. I like using a stiff jab. I fight similar no matter what cab I use. I try to use similar strategies. Um, this particular player, he used the push straight right there. He was very interesting, to say the least, as you'll see as the video continues to go on. A lot of antics by him. Not sure whether or not he was trying to, portray the real Muhammad Ali, but I can tell you with the wiggling and the antics that were going on by him during this fight, I can only say that, a lot of times he's just killing his own stamina. And he's asking me if I have a problem. I'm not really sure what he means by this, with the question marks. Uh, I'm just boxing. So once again, a lot of online players want you to fight the way they want to fight, so that it would make it a little easier for them. I'm not going to do that. And I also don't respond to online players when they upset about something. So, as you can see, the fight continues. I think he looks like he's resorting to a little body spam here. Lots of same combos over and over again. Lots of body punches and the first low blow attempt. Yes, Kevin, I did see that. Not sure the ref saw it. So low blow attempt. Apparently, maybe my opponent is you're just not happy with the way I'm fighting, and another low blow attempt. I'm not sure why the ref is not catching these. No warning or anything. But in any event, my opponent is now attempting to do some heavy body work now to attempt to slow me down from my boxing, but it won't work. And he continues to do his thing. Once again, you'll see as the fight goes on, this guy is quite a character. And the push straight from my opponent here. And good punches thrown by him, but missing a lot of them as well. But a good attempt and a good counter punch by my opponent. So this guy has some skill. And another low blow attempt. So I guess maybe he needs to learn how to connect with his low blows like Andre Ward did in his recent light heavyweight championship fight. So the referee's obviously not catching him, just like in that fight. So anyway, so this was supposed to be about whether Tyson is overpowered, but I don't know how much I've learned about it in this particular matchup. He asked me if I'm serious. I don't know what he's looking for. I guess he just wants me to brawl. Um, this fight had become a more of a just entertainment value for my subscribers. I think that you'll get something out of it. I'm not sure how much I learned out of this fight. I didn't learn that Tyson's overpowered. I certainly didn't learn that because I'm boxing a certain fight, and he's fighting the way he's fighting, and the way he's fighting, even though is connecting on some punches, he's obviously upset now. You ever notice when your opponent is apparently being outboxed that another low blow? Referee didn't see that one either. I think these must be the same referees that did the Ward fight. Anyway, I'm not pro Kovalev, by the way, guys. I didn't really was rooting for anyone there. I'm just joking, actually. Some of those body blows from Andre Ward were legit, but a couple of them were low. Any event, my opponent continues this antics throughout the entire fight, and you'll see later on some of the things he does. But this is typical of online players. It's the reason why nice combination by my opponent here. Very good combination. Took a lot of health out of me. This is the reason why, one of the reasons why we created the league is because, sometimes you just don't want to be bothered with guys like this. I mean, just continuous, just the immaturity of some of the online players in Fight Night Champion. And I can't speak of other online games. I played some strategy games on the computer in the early 2000s, and some of the players on there were also, maybe not as bad as Fight Night Champion players, but they were pretty bad as well, as he asking me to figure out and learn how to play, and he's making other comments. Now he's down on the card, so there's some frustration. So now here comes the body spam. So this video, unfortunately, is not teaching me anything about whether Tyson's overpowered, because I'm dealing with a player who is obviously got some mental issues. So we'll continue the fight here. I'm going to continue the way I'm fighting. We'll look at this fight as once again just entertainment. We'll see if I can my particular the way I fight with Mike Tyson can deal with a somewhat skilled Muhammad Ali player who has a 93 overall CAD. I'm going to have some other fights I'm going to upload as well. I'm going to continue with this Mike Tyson series as he does the push straight. It's funny. He doesn't like that I'm boxing, apparently, which is causing the antics. But yet he feels that push straights and all that other stuff is perfectly fine. This is the thing about online players. They're just, the majority of them are really bad losers. And when you meet some guys out there who take a loss very well and are good players, you kind of would definitely want to friend those guys, because it's very, very rare to find them. So and anyway, back to the fight. I'm continuously to box. I'm using the outside. He's continuously fighting wild, using up a lot of his stamina on missed punches, on a lot of wiggling as he's stunned. In this particular mat, he starts to wiggling again. Nice straight right hand from him. Wiggling, more wiggling, body, unnecessary head movement, unnecessary body movement. So obviously I took that round. So we're talking about, look like 4 rounds to nothing, and the wiggling starts again. More antics, you can see. Nice straight right hand from him. But he's just killing his stamina. And at this point he knows he's losing, and he probably knows he's going to lose the fight. So what most online players start to do is another low blow from him. Still not caught by the ref. No warning from the ref. Unbelievable. What most online players start to do when they know they're losing or going to lose a fight, wow. They start to do these type of antics to show, hey, I wasn't really trying. I could have beaten you if I wanted to. I wasn't trying, which is obviously not the case. This guy, no matter what cab I picked, probably could never have beaten me. And I'm not even the greatest of H2H players at all. This guy doesn't even. This guy can't deal with a Mike Tyson jab who's shorter, with much less reach than he has. He obviously doesn't, you know how to deal with jabs. There's a lot of online players don't. It's a very effective strategy used by a lot of the sim boxers. A good stiff jab wins a fight, and that's exactly what I used here in this fight. A lot of jabs, a good straight right hand, some decent body work. Another jab. It's almost like there's nothing he could do against it. And another low blow from my opponent, and he gets countered with a nice jab. His punches, he's using up tons of stamina. Good body jab by me, and I'm just going to continue to be patient. Another low blow, and no warning again. It's amazing how many times he's attempted to throw low blows and has not gotten and I'm just stiff jabbing him at this point, and the frustration is going to get to him as he continues to use a lot of body movement to try to get around, more antics. Good shot by him. I think the guy has decent skill. He just obviously needs to understand that people online are going to fight the way they want to fight. You can't tell a guy, well, just because he picks Tyson, he's going to fight the way you want him to fight. You can fight any way you want. So end of that round, and we go into the next round, and it's more of the same. As you'll watch the fight, he continues to go a little body spam again, more wiggling throughout the fight. I think I had more fun. I don't know if I really didn't get too much. I don't get into the taunting and tactics that some guys do. He's trying to frustrate me, but that wasn't very successful. I mean, I have way too much health and stamina at this point for him to even hurt me. I would make the assumption that with all the wiggling he has done throughout the fight, even though Ali online, I believe, has pretty good stamina reserves, I would think that even with that, he probably is down to around 60% stamina at this point as he push straights again, and he gets countered with a nice right uppercut. So guys, once again, I didn't learn much about whether Tyson is extremely overpowered or not of the low blow attempt. Not in this particular match, but I am going to continue this series. I'm going to be using Tyson against, and I'll only record against guys who have winning records and guys who have a fighter that is at least equal to or greater than Mike Tyson, to try to see whether or not he really is overpowered or not. But enjoy the rest of the video. I hope you get some entertainment value out of it. Please hit the like button, guys. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think about doing this type of series. If you want me to use a different fighter in head-to-head in heavyweight, because I don't really know the other divisions very well, I'll be more than willing to do that. So just leave your suggestions in the comment section. All right? See you in the next video, guys. Take care.
Down on your scorecard, Teddy, as we start round number 8. But, he's just been outpointed. He hasn't been damaged. He's still very much alive in this fight.
No doubt about it. He's a little lazy, to be honest with you. The normal items that you have in the corner, you have the cornerman, you have the pump, you have the sponge. These guys might think about putting an espresso machine in that corner.
Give him a little caffeine.
Yeah, give him a little shot of espresso. Get him going.
That's an impactful right hand by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's shown us that if he pulls this trigger, he's hitting that target. His accuracy is great.
Well, that's part of his ability. It's not just his hand speed and that he's technically good. He's got a little bit of pop, but he knows when to throw. See, that's important, Joe. Knowing when to let the hands go. He knows exactly what time it is.
Well timed by Mike Tyson. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Tyson's showing that he's send the combination to the body, and he does that. Ali's gassed. You just look at him. His opponent can see it clear as day. He doesn't have much left. And from long range, he's able to get his target he wanted.
And when you have somebody throwing long punches, what you don't want to do is what he did. Pull back straight.
The 9th round is here. Ali's out there. He's out there fighting this fight, but for how long? He's still damaged coming off that last round.
Yeah, Joe, I agree with you. I don't know that he had enough time to recover from that last round. What it's going to be up to is him defensively buy himself a little time, but believe it or not, it's up to his opponent. Does he go after him, or does he give him a chance to recover?
Good job on the two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Tyson's ability to utilize this jab, fighting on the out. What a big shot. Muhammad Ali goes down. Ali is down, and his opponent put him there with a precision, perfectly placed power punch.
1, 2, 3.
And Muhammad Ali looks across as if to say, ain't no thing. He was knocked down, but he's far from out. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Mike. Oh! All that talk from the Louisville Limp. Now he's got to prove he's got some guts. Muhammad Ali is down again.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. The fight is over. Mike Tyson's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. I don't know why we're always so shocked, but we just are. You'd think we'd learn by now that anything can happen. Here's a fight that is clearly heading to a decision, and just like that, it's over.